This is Santi's family. Today we're gonna to deal with national exam of mathematics 2, especially for a combination of math, chemistry, biology, math, computer science, economics, math, economics and geography, math, physics, computer science, math, physics, geography, and physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Yes. Before we start, this math will help you or will guide you to pass well in the national exam, especially for this combination. So please make subscribe, share with your colleague, and even comments or any suggestion, please put in the comment. Yes, let us start. So let me start with a questionnaire and then we continue with marking guide. Let us start with questionnaire step by step, then we continue with marking guide for each question step by step. Yes? So let us start. For instruction, write your name, index number on the answer booklet as written on your registration form. Don't open this paper until you are told to do so. The paper consists of two sections, A and B. Section A, you may attempt all questions for 55 marks. For section B, you attempt only 3 questions for 45 marks. Introduction 4. Geometry instrument and science and programming calculator may be used. Use blue or black pen. Instruction 6. For multiple choice questions, circle the letter corresponding to the correct answers. Yes, then let us start with section A. For section A, we have that is question number 1. Yes, it consists A, B, C, D, E, and F. Then we have question number 2, consists A, B, C. Then you have question number 3, consists A. You might choose the correct answer. Then you have question number 4. Also, you may choose the correct answer. Then you have question number 5. Also, it consists A, B, and you have question number 6. You choose correct answer. Then you have question number 7. Also you choose the correct answer. And even question number 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then section B consists of 5 questions or attempt 3 questions only, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is. So let us continue with the marking guide for each question, step by step, and even plus explanation. So let us start. So, okay. So that is the marking guide for that national exam 2024-2025. So let us start with question number 1. State whether of the following is true or false. A. The matrix 205142 has dimension 2 cross 3. The answer for here is false because the is 3 times 2. Yes, means the column is 3, the row is 2. That's the reason why is false. Question number B. The matrix for here we have 3D is identical. Also for here it is false because that matrix is not identical, because when it is identical you must have 1 on the main diagonal for that line. Let me yes, for that line, that's what you call diagonal. It must be 1, then other else must be 0. Means for here we must put 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Means that it is a false. Question number C. When you solve a system Ax equal to B. Using inverse of matrix, I use the equation x equal B minus times A minus, or inverse B times inverse A. Also, it is false because when you use the equation, you must write x equal to B times inverse of A. I think you know. That is the application of matrix. Unit number 7 in senior 5. Yes. Question number D. Not invertible is the same as singular. Also, that is true because array similar. When you say not invertible or singular are the same. Then the letter E. If determinant of matrix A difference to 0, then A is not invertible. For here it is a false because if determinant differ from 0, the matrix is a invertible, not invertible. Yes. F. The function fx is equal to cos x is a linear transformation from R into R. So also for here is a false because fx cos x is not a linear transformation. Yes. Let us continue with question number 2. Use true or false for the following statement. If the differential equation is defined as x dy dx plus 3 over dy dx is equal to y squared. A. The degree of the given differential equation is 1. When you say degree, that is the highest power for highest derivative. Yes. For here we have you have power 1 and even power 1. But when you put on the common denominator, it will become the x squared. Means the power of derivative is 2. That's the reason why for here is false. Yes, I show you for that equation after I make into denominators. B. The order of a given differential equation is 2. For here also is false because the order, it depends on the highest derivative. For here, the highest derivative is 1. That's the reason why is the order 1, not order 2. It is a false. Question number C. The given differential equation is a linear differential equation. Answer also is false because it's non-linear. Yes. Question number 3. Choose and circle the letter that corresponding to the right answers by solving the inequality. We have absolute value 3 minus the logarithm x on the base 2 less than to 2. Then the correct answer for here, it is A, 2 and 32. Let me show you. Because when you say absolute value, the one answer you might put positive, the other answer you may put negative. Let me start with positive. For here, then you solve. After you solve, then you continue with minus logarithm of x over 2. Then for here, you get negative 1. Minus logarithm x over 2, you use negative 1. Minus to become, the rest then to become greater than. Then you according to the property of logarithm, you will take 2 power 1 equal to x. Then you will get x is equal to 2. That is the first answer. Then other answer, 3 minus logarithm of x over 2. Then you put negative, yes. Then you get minus 5. Then you multiply with negative. Then you get 2 power 5. Then x is less than into 32. That's the reason why the correct answer is A. Yes? Good. Question number 4. Circling the letter corresponding to the best answer, the particular solution of differential equation. For that question, they have such kind of errors that can show you, but the correct answer, when you make exclamation, you get C. Means correct answer for here, it is C. Yes? Let us start by show you. For here, you start by a property of the property of power. Then you get d theta over dt is equal to 2 e power 3t. Then you make cross product, you will get e power 2 theta integration d theta equal to 2 e power 3t dt. Then when you make integration according to the property of integration, you will get 1 over 2 e power theta plus 2 over 3 e power 3t plus equals 10. Then when you substitute the value of t and the theta, you will get c equal to minus 1 over 6. Then you substitute. After substitute, you will get 1 over 2 e power 2 theta equal to 2 over 3 e power 2t minus 1 over 6. That is the correct answers. So, question number 5, work out and circle the letter to the best answer. Consider the vector inclined space R3. For here you have a U and you have a V and you have W. So, A, the value of M, find the value of M and N if U, vector U is equal to V times W. Means for here, it is multiple choice equation. You may choose the correct answer for here is I. Yes, M equal to 0, N is equal to 1. But let me show you the proof. So let me start with multiplication. U close V, because it is cross multiplication, it is not dot. You will use I, J, K. Then you make close. After you close, then you will get that is the result. Then remember U is equal to V times W. You put the value of U, then the value of V times W, then means that the coefficient of I for here is equal to the coefficient of I for here. The coefficient of J for here is equal to the coefficient of J for here. The coefficient of K for here is equal to the coefficient for K for there. Then that is what I do. Yes. After that, then it help you to find the value of N and the value of M. For here, M is equal to 0, N is equal to 1. That is what I say. Meaning the correct answer is I. For B, you ask you to find the area of triangle O, that is 0 or origin VW. The answer for here, it is E2, 6.5 unit area. But I show you area is equal to 1 over 2 magnitude of V times W. Remember, we multiply V times W on the A. That is what you can do. It is replace the value of N and the value of M. Then you get point. After you get that point, that is the point, minus 3, 4, and 12, then you make magnitude. When you make magnitude, you get 13. Then you divide by 2, then you get the area of triangle without repeating the steps. Okay, good. Question number 6. Work out and circle the letter corresponding to the right answer. Let us consider two complex numbers. We have complex number Z and complex number W. Then we will ask you to multiply and put in the Cartesian equation and the polar. Then you find the value of cos 5 pi over 12 and sin 5 pi over 12r. For here, the correct answer is D, respectively. That is the correct answer. So remember, I start with a question here. That is the answer, marking guide. But I will try to write the answer and even question and even answers step by step. That is what I try to do. So question number 7, circle the best answer. Also, it's multiple choice question, but you start with calculation. It is better. A bag contains 6 red, 4 white, and 8 ball. If 3 balls are drawn at randomly, probability, find the probability that 1 red, 1 white, and 1 blue. So for here, the correct answer is D, 4 over 17. Because, let me show you, the probability is equal to combination of 6 out of 1 times combination of 4 out of 1 times combination of 8 out of 1, then over combination of total ball under the R which corresponds to 3. That is what I say. You will get 192 over 816. Then when you make simplify, you get 4 out of 17. That is the correct answer for question number 7. Yes, that is. That is, when you say put that bracket, it means a combination. That is what I say. Thank you. So any suggestion, please put in a comment. So it is better, and even you put like if you like it. If you don't like it, dislike. Yes, it is better for me. The life without a change, it is nothing from my principle. So question number 8, If a system equation is represented as, we have for here simultaneous equation, but for exponential. So they ask you to circling the correct answer. So it is not easy. The correct answer is D. But let me show you how I get that D. Because for here I may use for me elimination. I multiply with 2 and 1. Means for here we get 2 e power x and 2 e power x, which will be simplified. Then the remainder is e power 2y minus 2 e power y equal to 0. Then you make factorize e power y equal to 0. For here there is no solution. But for here e power y minus 2 is equal to 0. Then you may apply ln in order to get solution. You multiply ln for here and ln for here, then you get y equal to e power ln of 2, because ln of e is equal to 1. Yes, after get the value of y, then you continue to find the value of x. We substitute in the equation 1, that is for here, then the value of y you get, after substitute, you will get e power x plus e power ln 2 is equal to 8. For according to that property, e power ln a is equal to a, means e power ln 2 is equal to 2. That is the reason for here. I put ln e power x equal to ln of 6, because for here you get 2, then minus 8, you get 6. Then x is equal to ln of 6. That is what I say. Meaning the correct answer is x equal to ln of 6, then y equal to ln of 2. That is. Question number 9. The mean of 5 observer is 4.4 and the variance is 8.24. If 3 of 5 numbers is 1, 2, and 6, find the other numbers. So for here, question number 9, first you must try to understand the question. For here, we have 1 plus 2, we have the sum, the sum of observer, and also you have the mean. Remember, you take the summation of numbers, then over n equal to mean. When you multiply mean times n, you get 22. Means the sum of that number is 22. Then which we have 3 numbers instead of 5 numbers. For here, you can take 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus y, that is unknown, plus x. Then you get 22. Then x plus y is equal to 13. Then by using the variance, 8.24, you get x squared plus y squared equal to 97. Then you use simultaneous equation, you get the number for fourth number is 4, the fifth number is 9. That is what I say. Yes. Question number 10. Work out and circle the correct answer corresponding to the best answers. It is multiple choice question. So you give us BA and the BC, then we ask to find the AC. For here, the correct answer is A, minus 5 and 4. Let me show you how I get it. AC is equal to BC minus BA. Yes, that is the formula. Then you will subtract as vectors, or as vectors, you get minus 3 and 1 minus 2 over negative 3. Then you get minus 5 and 4. It is not difficult. So then you score the marks. Question number 11. They circle the letter that corresponding to the right answers, that's multiple choice equation of the line symmetric form. For here, the best answer is D. Okay. Question number 12. The survey observed that the angle elevation of the top of perpendicular building as 19 degrees. Try to understand that question. He moved to 120 meters near the building and find the angle of elevation is now 47 degrees. Determine the height of the building. So the answer for that question is the origin distance from the building will be x, rate x. Then the height of that building we consider like a h. Then by using a tan of 19, that is the angle, is equal to h over x. Yes. So then we for here, that is formula 1. Then because we have two angles, and also tan 47 is equal to height of, that is the height, then you consider x, that is distance, minus the 120 meters. Then you make cross multiplication. Yes. Then you will continue with, after you replace the value of h, then you put equal, because for here we have h and even h, you find the h for here, then you substitute, then you try to make multiplication, then you get x equal to 176.75. Then after you get that x, you substitute with the x, then you will get 61 as solution. Yes. Okay, if you have any suggestion, please put into the comment. Don't worry. Question number 13. Use standard result only summation to find the value of summation of 48 r equals 36, r minus 1 times 3 r minus 2. For here, you start with expand by multiply r minus 1 and 3 r minus 2. Then you multiply, you get that solution. After that, you multiply with summation. You get some 3 summation of r square minus 3 summation of r plus 2 summation of 1. Then after that, from that range, you have 36 to 48. Means that for here, you have like you have like a certain item between 36 to 48. Then for here, the r, when you replace that value in that equation, you get r is equal to 546. Then r square is equal to that one. Then after that, you replace for that from that equation, then you get this answer is, that is, yes. Okay, question number 14. Work out and circle the right answer. The area of center between the curve y equal to x square minus 1 and x-axis. Rotate about x-axis through 360. Then they find the volume. But also it is multiple choice question. For the answer for here is B. Is B. That's multiple choice question. It is 16 pi over 15. But let me show you how I get it. Yes. The volume is equal to pi integration B A y square dx. Means that, let me start by finding that boundary B and A. Because when you say x-axis, y is equal to 0, then it will help you to find the boundaries. It means x square minus 1 is equal to 0. Then x is equal to plus or minus 1. It means boundaries, B is 1, A is negative 1. Then you replace in the formula. You get pi equal to, pi times 1 negative 1, x square minus 1 square dx. Then you must start by expand for that one. Then you will get v equal to pi 1 and negative 2 integration x square minus 2x plus 1 dx. Then you make integration. After make integration, you replace 1 in negative 1. Then you get v equal to 16 pi over 15. That is the correct answers. Question number 15. You ask to determine exactly value of cos x and sin x given tan x is equal to minus 12 over 5 when that is the interval. By using the right angle triangle, you substitute in order to find that the hypotenuse. Remember, sin x is equal to b over hypotenuse. Cos x is equal to a over hypotenuse. Then you make substitution. That is, by I apply Pythagoras theorem to get that 13, because c is equal to square root of a square plus b square. Then you get 13. Yes. Question number 16. That is section B. I try to answer only this 3 questions as the instruction, but for you, according to that marking guide, you can continue to answer a question number. For here, you answer question number 16, question number 17, question number 18, but you can continue to answer question number 19 and question number 20 according to that marking guide. So the question number 16 is bivariant statistic. So you give us x and y. That is statistic. For me, I try to use that table to find the mean, variance, covariance, and the correlation. For where the I to ask to calculate the coefficient, correlation, and put comment. So according to that table, I think you know how to fill that table. That is the unity number, maybe number number 9 or number 10 in senior 5 mathematics students mathematics book. Then you complete that table. After you complete that table, you apply the formula. The mean means the summation of x over n is 5, you get 4. Y mean is you get 75 over 5, you get 15. Then the how to find the variance of x, you get the summation of x square over n minus the mean of x square, then you get 44.8. Then the variation of y, it is also summation of y square over n minus y mean, then I get 179.2. Then the covariance, you get summation of x times y, yes, then minus mean x times mean y, then you will get minus 89.6. Then when you want to find coefficient correlation, you take the covariance of xy over variation of x square root times variation of y square root. When you substitute, you will get -1. According to the comment, when you get -1, it means that you have strong negative correlation. Yes. Question number B, you ask you to find the regression of line y on x, then estimate the value of x when y equal to 16. According to that, we have data variation of x and the variation of we find it on A, then you covariance find it on A, then you mean you find it on A, y mean you find it on A, then regression of line is equal to y minus y mean equal to covariance of x times y over variation of x, then bracket x minus x mean. Then you make substitution, you get that one, then finally you get that one. Yes. Sometimes you can write y equal to ax plus b, means a is -2, b is 23. Then for y equal to 16, you substitute the value of y by 16. Then you will get -2x equal to 16 minus 23. Then you will get -2x is equal to -7. X then is equal to 7 over 2. Then x is equal to 3.5. Yes. That is 15 marks for nothing. So let me continue with question number 17. Let us the matrix. We have a matrix. First A, you ask to find the eigenvalue. That's the unit, maybe unit number 10. 10, 10. Yes, maybe 10 in senior 6. So when you're gonna find the eigenvalue, you use that formula, determinant of A, that is the matrix, minus lambda identity. When you say identity, it is matrix in 2D. It is matrix contain for the column 1, 0, and the 0, 1. Yes, that is the identity equal to 0. Then A minus lambda times identity, when you subtract that matrix, you will get that one. Then determinant of that one, you will then you may cross minus that cross, yes. Then you will get that one. Then that is quadratic equation. You find the delta b square minus 4ac, then you get 9. For square root of delta is 3, that is lambda 1, lambda 2, 5 plus 3 over 2 is 4, then 5 minus 3 over 2 is equal to 1. Yes, means the eigenvalue is 4 and 1. Yes, that eigenvalue will help you to find what we call eigenvector. For eigenvector, for y lambda equal to 4, we substitute on that equation. For here, after substitute, we will replace the value of lambda, you get that one. Then you multiply x, y equal to 0. Then you find the value of x and y. The value of x and y, that is what we call eigenvector. For here, you will get 1, 1. That is eigenvector 1. For lambda equal to 1, also substitute at the same like above. Then you find the value of x and y, then you will get -2 and 1. Yes, it is better to take the piece of paper, then you make correction, then you check whether are the same. If you make any confusion, please type in the comment, then I can help you. So don't worry. Then you get eigenvector equal V1 and V2. That is eigenvector. For B, find the non-singular matrix P such that D equal to P minus inverse of P times A times B is diagonal. Then find the P inverse. So according to that, we start by construct P from the eigenvector. You get P, that is because you write eigenvector as a column. Yes. Then the eigenvalue diagonal, you put, when you say diagonal, that line you put, we have 4 and 1, then the other is 0. Yes, that is for nothing. So for C, find the A power 6 and FA, where we have that equation. Step number 1, A power 6 is equal to matrix P times diagonal power 6 times P inverse, where when you replace with diagonal, we get diagonal power 6, you substitute for here, it is a 4 power 6 and 1 power 6, then you get the answers. Yes, it is not difficult. For D, find the matrix of B such that B power 3 equal to A. Means for here, you need to put A, B means you have square root of 1 over 3. Yes, also you substitute the same like there, then B is equal to P square D square root of cube P inverse. Then you substitute for that eigenvalues. Then you will get the answers. Yes, that is end for question number 17. Let us continue with question number 18. Find the equation of locus of all points such that difference of their distance from 4 and 0 and minus 4 and 0, then always equal to 2. Yes. For the answer, locus of the point, please understand that statement. With constant difference distance to fix the point is hyperbola with focus at this point. So the standard form, the locus is hyperbola with the focus at plus or minus 4 and 0. So the difference distance is 2a equal to 2. Then a is equal to what? 1. You get a. Then the distance between foci, 2c is equal to 8. Means c equal to 4. Then according to that hyperbola relation, c square is equal to a square plus b square. Then when you find the b square is equal to c square minus a square, then you get 16 minus 1, you get 15. Yes. Equation of hyperbola in the center at the origin with the focus on the x-axis is equal to x square over a square minus y square over b square is equal to 1. Then you make substitution with value of a square and value of b square. You get that equation. Yes, that is A. If you have any, you can take pause, then you take piece of paper, then you make collection. For any question, type in the comment. Yes. I think it is understandable. Question number 18b. Consider the curve E. Well, you have that curve. Show the curve represent ellipse. For here, you make completing square. That is the simple. It is completing square only. If you know how to make completing square, you passed well. That is the unity from conics. Yes, in senior 6. Tough unit. That is the way I make completing square. For me, step by step, step by step, step by step. You can also use completing square in the unity number 8 in senior 5. Yes, and even in senior 4 for completing square for quadratic. That is the way I put. Then until for here you get 4 minus x of negative 6 square plus 9y plus 4 square is equal to 144. Then for here, because it's conics, you make sure for here you have 1. Means you divide by 144, 144, 144. Then you get that one. Means that shape is conics. That is means for here A is 6, B is That is. So let me start with question. Let me jump with questionnaire in order to read step by step. Then please make subscribe, comment, and share. Uh-huh. Okay, thank you for your contribution. Please make subscribe, share, and comment, and even like. For if you like it. If you dislike it. So thank you.